reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Gators will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now to plus 43.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Here comes a handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
First down and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? 20 play called on 3rd and short. Tackle is made at the 4. On the first down and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
2nd and goal for the offense. The quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got room to run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Breaks an open space. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Will not be brought down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of...
It's a fumble behind the line. Looks like the defense has it. Away.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. He reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Incompletion makes it second down. On the ground, it's Smith. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. The back's got it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line throw.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will line up to kick it away. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He's got the first down and still motoring. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it can get really ugly by the fourth.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Bell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial third down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Smith. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Handoff to the fullback. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. It's QB sneak. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The drive now from the 25. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. With the catch, it's Clark. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Now he's bringing it back. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he pick up the first on the ground? Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That's reeled in. It's Bell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He can go. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The pass rush closing in. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Caught quickly. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Bell. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They hand it off to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Bruce, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. To keeper trying to get to the marker. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Leaning on the run game here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now.
He slipped through there. The defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Hebe keeps it himself. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. QB keeper all the way. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.